Hey guys, it's Paul.
And Shannon.
Shannon's here with me
guys.
too. So it is early in the, well, not early in the morning, it's like 8 o'clock.
It's 8.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, which, funny story, for Shannon, this is actually the earliest she's been out of the house in a long time. Shannon gets up early. She's not a late sleeper, but getting ready and getting out of the house early is just something that we don't do together almost ever anymore because, you know, of just our work schedule.
The earliest is if we're on vacation, we get up and get out early.
Yep.
Or then church, but we go to a later service church, so we don't leave until like 10:30. So
yeah. So
yeah,
I'm out of the house,
running a million errands.
Yeah, running some errands a few times a week around this time. But for us both to be out is unusual.
Look how many cars are out at this time. This is why I stay
so
home.
here, I'm going to flip the camera around just for a second here.
There's cars everywhere.
So, okay, funny story. We lived in California before.
Southern California.
Southern California. Shannon grew up in a suburb of LA. We met when I was in the Marines just north of San Diego. So it's just funny to me, her, of all people, looking at traffic like this. We're doing 55 miles an hour right now, just so you know, and saying this is heavy traffic. It is heavy traffic.
It is for here.
For here, compared to when we moved here, this actually is kind of heavy traffic. But this is not heavy traffic at all.
Well, where we lived, like if you wanted to go to Walmart, let's say, it was, see, here's the traffic.
All right, going back, here we go.
They were all stopping.
Oh, yep, there they are, brake lights.
If you wanted to go to Walmart, let's say Walmart was about 5 minutes away from our house, it took like 30 minutes to get there. The traffic was so bad.
It did, just because the traffic and all the lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you were to get on the freeway, forget it. When you see movies and they show like just a solid stream of brake lights, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Totally accurate.
It is. Our joke between Shannon and I used to be, no matter where we're going, it takes an hour.
Yep.
What was funny is we lived in like an hour away from Disneyland, which was in Anaheim, and we lived a lot closer to a lot of other places that you would want to go in California. But every single one of the places we went took an hour to get to.
Yep.
Whether we went to Disneyland or whether we went to places that would be a lot closer, everything just took an hour.
Yep.
It was just funny and frustrating. So anyway, so that's our little traffic story. So we are on our way to our design center appointment for our house. Our appointment's at 9 a.m. and it's going to last until 1 p.m. So that's 4 solid hours of making decisions about decorator.
Still sick, guys.
Yeah. So did Shannon tell you that she was not feeling well yesterday?
Yeah. So we had filmed and put up the video.
Yeah.
Letting them know that I wasn't feeling well and that we were waiting for the plumbers to come. They haven't heard anything. So today, which is actually Tuesday, you guys aren't getting a video because the plumber
didn't
foiled
come.
us.
Yeah, I'll tell you that story in just a second. You might want to take New Falls and New. Sorry, giving Shannon directions here.
Okay, we're taking New Falls and News, guys.
Yep. So we made an appointment I made an appointment with the plumber, or with the plumber service, or whatever it was. And we were supposed to get a plumber between 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the afternoon. That was our service window. And around 5 o'clock, we still hadn't heard anything, so I called them up, talked with the answering service, and they were like, yeah, you know, he got hung up on a job that's taken a while. He's running just a little bit behind, but he'll finish up with that and he'll come to you. We're like, okay. So we had dinner, and Shannon and I had kind of made the plans that if we don't hear from him by the end of dinner time, we're going to call and we're going to cancel because we don't want him coming out at like 8 o'clock at night. Number one, he's gonna have had a really long day. He's just gonna maybe be frustrated, and since there's not active water leaking through our ceiling, we would just rather just put it off to a different day. So we were eating dinner, and right as we were getting ready to finish, in fact, with 4 minutes left of dinner, I know that because we watch TV shows. We paused it and said 4 minutes left in TV show. With 4 minutes left in dinner, the phone rings and it's the plumber, and he was telling me, he said the job that I'm doing, it's just become this big monster job, and he's like, I'm going to be out here till 10 or 11 o'clock tonight, so I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to reschedule. So that was kind of frustrating. Shannon, Of course, we both want the problem fixed or to know what it is, just kind of know what we're dealing with.
We're pretty sure it's our shower.
We're pretty sure it's our shower. And like I said, water's not actively leaking to our knowledge.
We stopped using the shower.
Yeah, so...
we're still showering.
We're still showering. Yeah, we have other showers in the house.
We have the downstairs one that got remodeled. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So, sorry, this road's like really bumpy. I hope I'm not bouncing you guys around too much. But Shannon's happy just using the downstairs bathroom for the time being until we can get the plumber out. So it's not an emergency. We'll get somebody out in a couple days for that. But that's just one of those service things with the house that is like a never-ending drama. Even when you think things are going to go smooth and everything, there's always just that little wrinkle that kind of messes you up. So
yeah, if the house could just wait like 8 more months, that would be fantastic. Awesome. I don't care if I have to fix it before we sell the house so the new people can have a great house. I would just prefer I not be in the house and have to deal with it because we're too busy right now.
Yeah, and just dealing with the details of it is just a pain.
Yeah.
We need like a personal manager. That's what we need, like a household manager, somebody that takes care of all those appointments and stuff.
Anybody want to apply?
Yeah.
I need an assistant.
Yeah. Shannon assistant.
Yes.
So that's the whole plumbing drama. We're headed to our design appointment to do that. Told you about that. After we're done with that, we're playing it by ear, and it's going to really depend on how Shannon feels. But we think we're going to go to Crabtree Valley Mall to look at a couple stores and run a few errands and maybe eat at Cheesecake Factory. But that is going to be dependent on if Shannon's feeling okay, because she's got a sore throat right now, and that's kind of it. So she doesn't have any other symptoms of anything, which is good. But the bad part is a sore throat is like Shannon kryptonite. Shannon kryptonite.
Yes.
That's like the thing that just sidelines her.
Yep. I could deal with the flu better than a sore throat.
Yeah, and see, for me, if I'm sick with the flu, like a upset stomach, like throwing up or something, that for me is just, I'm just going to go get in bed. Don't bother me. Don't talk to me. You don't need to do anything for me, but I just want to be left alone so I can rest and I can get better. And usually within 24 to 48 hours, I'm fine with that. But Shannon, for a sore throat, she's kind of the same way with a sore throat. Unfortunately, our work almost always prevents her from just being quiet. Plus, I like to talk to her, so force her to talk to me. She's got a sore throat. So anyway, hashtag Paul is sensitive.
Stop making me laugh.
All right, so we're gonna let you guys go for right now. We're gonna head on over to our appointment and
hopefully be able to film some. We have an entourage today with us,
we do.
So not because we wanted it, but it just worked out that way.
Just the way it works.
Paul and I are going to be there. Oh,
that's right. Yeah, our realtor's going to be there.
Our realtor's going to be there. One of the new employees at the home building site that we're buying from, she asked if she could come to our appointment.
Yep.
And then we're going to have the people that work there too. So it's going to be
It's going to be a full house.
Yeah. So it'll be fun, but hopefully we can film. We don't like to film people that don't want to be filmed or, so we'll just have to play it by ear.
Right. So anyway, that's kind of that. We'll try and update you as we can throughout the day, and of course, if we go anywhere after our appointment, we'll certainly take you with us. So I think that's going to be it for right now, and we'll check back in with you in a bit.
Okay, so Paul is filming something. Maybe we'll catch a speed limit sign here in a minute. We're about to come to a complete stop on the freeway. Might I point out this freeway is 70 mile per hour speed limit.
Yeah, 70 miles an hour, guys. 70,
but we keep coming to a complete stop and sitting there. Let's see, we're only going 20. I know on camera it always looks faster, but you can see we're going to come to a complete stop again on a 70 mile an hour road. So this is traffic.
We are now stopped.
We're stopped.
We're stopped. All right, now, the good news is we are at exit number 9. We have to go to exit number 2. So we're 7 miles away. We have 19 minutes to get there in time. The
phone is not promising.
Yeah, our little Maps app on our phone is telling us it's about 20 minutes from where we're at right now. But the next mile of traffic it's saying is the worst. And then the traffic just gets heavy, and then it lightens up closer to our destination. So hopefully it's all going to average out and we'll get there in time.
But we did leave in plenty of time according to the phone. I think there was a cop had somebody pulled over that created a really big backup.
Yeah.
Which I think was unexpected.
Yeah. So anyway, this is traffic.
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 And why? Can somebody please explain to me, if you live in a city with traffic like this, how on earth can you go from a complete stop to like 50 miles an hour and in a half a mile a complete stop again?
Yeah.
Like, how is that possible?
Which we did right before I turned the camera back on, just so you know.
Well, we're going to do it again.
Yep.
Like, where's the traffic coming from that all of a sudden we got to stop again, and then we go fast, and then we stop, and then we go fast? It's a joke. It's a cosmic joke.
It's a cosmic joke.
It is. Anyway.
All right. We have 2 minutes to spare, and we are pulling into the business park where the design center is.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
We made it.
We made it. The phone was just a little bit wrong about the time, but that works out in our favor.
Yep.
So cool. So Shannon has to brush her hair, and then we're running into our appointment.
Hey guys, so we're in the design center. We actually just finished our whopping 4-hour appointment.
4 hour.
And they didn't throw us out just yet, so we get to show you what we picked.
Yep.
So you guys get to see a little bit of this. I'm gonna start all the way down here.
The camera got really blurry all of a sudden. Let's go down here.
Let's go down here and focus.
Okay.
So right here, we're getting white cabinets in our kitchen.
Yep.
They're gonna be this look right here. We're getting this granite.
Which that is called white delicatus.
Yes.
White delicatus granite.
It sounds like a food.
It's just fun to say. White delicatus.
Yeah, it sounds like food though. So we're getting that granite. These are gonna be the hardwood floors throughout the entire downstairs of our house, except for bathrooms and the laundry room. So we're getting those. These are Captain Vintage.
Captain Vintage, it's like
the color is Stonehenge. So we're like a wonder of the world.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this tile right here is gonna be in our master bathroom.
Yeah.
On the floors and surrounding our bathtub. So that's gonna be really pretty. And then our shower is gonna have these big tiles. And then this, we're gonna have like a big trim.
Yeah, look how good that looks together.
It's gonna be stacked 2 of these high.
Yeah.
So you'll actually get to see that. And this same tile is gonna be in our kitchen as well as a backsplash.
Yeah, it's a backsplash.
Moving on, our kitchen island is gonna be this color, and it's gonna have fancy decorative trim. And then this is also gonna be the color of the cabinets in all the bathrooms throughout the house, this nice gray. Guest bathroom downstairs. The shower is gonna have this white tile. It's gonna be stacked like this, and then it's gonna have a trim of this black.
That's gonna look neat. I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like.
It's gonna have the same gray cabinets with this floor.
Yep.
With that tile, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And then the rest of the bathrooms in the house are gonna get this tile and this carpet. Well, the bathrooms aren't gonna have carpet.
Yeah, it's
the rest of the house.
The rest of the house upstairs in the basement will have that color carpet.
Yep.
So. And down.
Oh yeah, so Paul, our house is gonna have a corner fireplace.
Yep, and it's gonna be floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling with a hearth, and it's gonna have that stone, and it's gonna look amazing.
I am really excited about that.
Yep.
That, along with the accent pieces in the bathroom, are probably the thing that I'm excited the most about.
I'm most excited we picked the magic closed drawers and cabinets. I love that.
Was so excited.
I was very excited.
Yeah.
So we picked that, and can you guys believe it? We came here for almost 4 hours on preview night. We were here for 4 hours today, and we still have to come back for about 2 more hours worth of work. And they said we're pretty easy. And we are. We kind of knew what we wanted when we came in.
We breezed through so much of this just because we had thought about it so much and had most of the decisions made.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was just so much to talk about and so much like, well, where exactly do we want this? It was a lot of decisions, but I feel like we have a really good color palette. I feel like the house is going to turn out beautiful.
Yep. And it was a lot of fun too because our realtor came and one of the sales women from the office came, and then we had our designer, and they were all great. We had a really good time. It was a ton of fun. So I was kind of not looking forward to this appointment after how mind-boggling the preview night was, but it was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was great. So hope you guys like our choices, but
yep, there they are.
We like them, so that's all that matters.
We do.
So over there you can see the little teeny tiny Belk sign past all the stairs.
Yep.
I think we've said it before, but fun fact, this area of the parking garage we're sitting in right now goes underwater.
It floods sometimes.
When it rains, it floods, and then your car floats away.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's no storms today.
That's right.
So we're gonna go in the mall and see what we can find, and if there's anything cool, we will take you guys along as well. Okay, if you can see the little umbrellas right there on these tables, they say Duck Donuts, and we stopped to get donuts because we're bad and we're tired and they sound delicious. So I'm gonna turn the camera on myself so you can see. We ended up not filming anything in the mall because honestly I just feel so horrible. I got progressively worse, and it's 5 o'clock now, so we've been out all day. I'm tired. I want to go home. And there really wasn't that much. We just, you know, we had some returns to make, and really nothing too exciting or new, so we decided not to film there. But yeah, so we're just picking up some donuts for our kids and us, and something's making noise in the car. So anyway, we're gonna head home. We're gonna call it a night. Thanks for joining us. Let us know in the comments what you think of the choices that we showed at the design center, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.